Well, Charlie, how big a deal is it to get your first Football League goal?
Yeah, it was. It was just everything that I've dreamt of. Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, the feeling of it. All the lads when we were celebrating, congratulating me, and it was just even better to get the win as well. Like, it was just perfect.
Because you'd seen Callum Kavanagh get his really early.
Yeah. Cav got his goal really early, and I was just waiting for mine patiently. I thought I'd been playing well in the last couple of games, and I thought I could have had a goal, but I've had a couple of chances, and then I was in the right place at the right time, and it just luckily it fell to me, and I finished it off.
And do you have anybody there watching you? Did you have any family there? Or
Yeah. Oh, my mum, my dad, my sister, my girlfriend, my friends, like everyone was there watching me. So it was a really special moment for all them as well.
Yeah, and I suppose it's the reason why you're playing here. You want to be up against, let's put it the obvious way, you want to be playing against men rather than, people who are just coming through learning the game.
Yeah, 100%. That's one of the main reasons as well why I wanted to come out on loan, is to gain experience with men's football. And I think coming here and having played 10-11 games so far already is just, it's been a massive learning curve for me and a massive experience, and I've learned a lot just in those 10 games. So it's been really good, and I'm just excited to kick on the last 8-9 games now, so can't wait.
Be honest, did you know anything about Newport County? How did it all come about?
Well, it come about I'd probably say about the last 5 days of the window, and then I spoke to some of the coaches at United. Obviously Dave Hughes, he's from Wales as well, so he was telling me a little bit about it, and I like the thought of it. And then I had a Zoom call meeting with the gaffer, and he was just really nice to me, and he just sold it to me. So yeah, I was just really excited to come, and then done a little bit of history research and stuff, so I was just ready to go and really excited to be here.
Yeah, and how have you found the step?
Yeah, to be fair, it has been tough. Obviously, physically is just obviously the main one, and but I've really enjoyed it. Like, getting up against defenders, challenging for headers, just all that ugly side of the game, because that's the stuff that I really need to work on.
You come across some old grizzled defenders in League Two. I'm sure you knew what was coming, but has anybody tried to make the most of the fact that you're a youngster?
Yeah, most of them do, to be fair, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it, because we're obviously having a bit of banter and stuff, so I don't mind it. But in the first game I got one right to the back of the head, and he was just like, "Welcome to League Two," so I thought, yeah, I'm here now.
I was in the first game.
Yeah, that was the first game at here, so
you had a quick introduction.
Yeah, really quick introduction. So I was like, God, that's going to happen every game now. But I kind of expected it.
Did you say anything back, or?
Nah, I didn't want to, just in case.
Don't upset him.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? That is exactly why Dave Hughes and the others up at Manchester United have sent you out.
Yeah, 100%, and I'm really grateful for that as well, because a lot of people don't usually get to go out on loan until a couple of years down the line or whatever, but I've been fortunate for especially the last part of this season to go out on loan, and I just think it's an amazing experience for me. Like, obviously moving away from my family, which I've never done before, is obviously and also another experience for me, which was tough at the start, but I think I've got used to it now, and just playing my football on the pitch.
I bumped into Dave Hughes a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying all you needed before that game was a goal.
Yeah, literally. And now I've got it, I feel more confident. I feel like I can go on and score a couple more, which hopefully I do. But the main thing is just keep winning games.
Yeah, absolutely. The position Newport are in, your manager never says you're safe. He says there's always the next game, and there's always still work to be. He's never satisfied. Does he give you that impression?
Yeah, 100%. We always talk about that and say we're never satisfied, because sometimes we're not, especially when we win games. Like, we played Tranmere the other week, beat them 3-1. We shouldn't have even conceded at the end. Like, we was devastated that we conceded, and it should have been 5 or 6. We had so many chances that we didn't finish off, and he was obviously a bit annoyed about that, but obviously he was also delighted that we got the win as well.
Mm-hmm. So between now and the end of the season, obviously let's start with Colchester on Saturday. it'll be another new experience for you. The last time I was there, it was freezing, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so that's going to be another tough game, obviously, but hopefully we can get the win in that game as well, and try and keep a clean sheet and score quite a few goals.
is it a different standard in League Two to what you played?
I just feel like it's more physical. Like, I've seen a lot of good players that have played in League Two, because honestly, my opinion was like, they're not going to be as good, they're not going to be whatever, but I've honestly found that a lot of the players here are really good. So yeah, that's just, yeah.
You've been quite impressed by the standard?
Yeah, 100%. Especially here as well, all the players here are fantastic. Like, training's high standard every day, and obviously we playing good in the games, but sometimes we're just not focusing very good. That's what's costing us sometimes.
And now, what happens at the end of the season? What's your status with Manchester United at the moment?
Oh, I just go back there, start a new season, and yeah, I got 1 year left, so...
Big year for you then?
Yeah, just see where it takes me then.
Yeah, and have United stayed in touch with you while you've been on?
Yeah, I speak to the coaches more or less every day, so yeah, my coach, physios, doctor, yeah, everyone, they always message me, and people congratulated me the other week when I scored and stuff, and just let me know how I'm playing and see if I need to do better, stuff I need to work on, stuff I need to keep doing right. So yeah, they're always in touch with me, which is really good as well.
Because it might be a worry to some players that it's you're out of sight, out of mind, but that's clearly not the case.
No.
Despite how big the club is and how many teams they've got. So
no, obviously United, you probably know that they love the academy lads, and they love the players coming through. So it's just as important. People like me and other people going out on loan is as important as the first team. So they really do take care and understand, and they message you all the time. So it's really nice.
What do you hope now for the rest of the season?
Just hope we can stay up. Hopefully I can score a few more goals. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Just being with Manchester United, do you think it brings more expectation when you're on at other, other teams look at you?
100%, 100%, because obviously I think personally United is the biggest club in the world, so you're always, if you go on loan, if you play for United, you've always got eyes on you. Like, people are expecting big things from you, so yeah, I kind of do expect it.
Can that be tough at times when you just want to get on with learning your trade?
Yeah, sometimes, because I do think a lot of people expect a lot of me from here, and obviously it's my first loan, and I obviously do want to show what I'm about as well, because I know that I'm a good player, and I know that sometimes I can probably win the game. So I just think, yeah, people probably do expect a lot from you.
Because it's for all young players, it's sort of a gradual thing, isn't it? We've seen in the past here with Finazaz and Oli Cooper here, and they've sort of continued their progression this year at other clubs, and so for you it might be another loan move.
Yeah. Just see where it takes me, because obviously after I've been here, I've had about 4 or 5 months of first team football. So yeah, it's just see what happens when I go back.
A celebration was, I mean, your man come Merseyside, so it's going to be.
So yeah, it was obviously a nice place to score it as well, and I was just buzzing. I think it was just a bit of relief as well, because I've come so close in the past couple of games, and I was just like, it's gonna drop to me soon. So I was just buzzing. So I can't even explain it. I was just buzzing.
Yeah. Cam should have scored mine, shouldn't he? So
I know. See, I just needed something like that to drop to me, because in other games that would have gone past me, or stuff like that. But I think sometimes for strikers, if something drops for you like that, it'll happen again. Do you know what I mean? You're just in the right place at the right time.
It was Stevenage, wasn't it? Where there was a ridiculous save from you.
Yeah, right there. I literally curled it to the bottom corner. He made a great save.
Yeah. Living away from home, are you with the other lads at the minute? Are you?
I'm living in Cardiff at the minute in an apartment, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Is it?
Well, how messy is it then?
No. I'm pretty clean. My mum come down the other day. She was helping me, so it's not too bad.
She was pleasantly surprised, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was, to be fair.
Yeah. It is learning learning away from the pitch as well as everything.
Yeah, 100%. I like it because obviously I've always lived at home with my mum and dad, so they've, fortunately enough, always done everything for me, which I'm very grateful for. So I've obviously had to learn a lot while I've been away from home on my own. And yeah, I can't say I'm enjoying cleaning up the dishes and everything, but it's something I've got to do and something I've learnt. So yeah.
Yeah. Just because you're Manchester United, you can't have a butler yet.
Yeah, no.
You're a Manchester yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Manchester. I'm from like North East Manchester.
Okay.
So yeah.
And you are red.
Yeah, 100%. Sport United. I've always supported United.
All good. In idols, who's you look up to?
Well, Ronaldo. Yes. I've always loved Ronaldo since he played for United, and then he was at Real Madrid. I just loved him. So yeah, he's fortunately enough, I got to make my debut as well, and I was playing up front with him, which was just surreal. Yeah. So that was obviously another dream come true.
Did you expect that this year, or were you like?
Well, I thought I've been getting close a couple of times, and then obviously the new manager come in, and I've been training really well with him. So, and then obviously he's seen that I've been doing really well, so he put me in the squad. And I didn't know that was going to come on because we were getting beat 1-0. So this was against Real Sociedad in the Europa League. So I didn't really expect to come on because I thought, oh, we're winning 1-0, he might put somebody else on. But he must have, yeah, he put me on, and I was just buzzing. Yes. Honestly, like 75,000, just dream come true again.
Would you get a medal if they go all the way, actually?
Yeah, I think I would because I played, and then I was on the bench as well in Moldova when they played Sheriff, I think. So I was on the bench there.
Oh, yeah. That won't be bad.